Hey everyone, my name's Dave, and I want to thank you for tuning into episode 2 of Here's Dave, a little program I put together that documents all of my motorcycling adventures. Enjoy!
I just have to get used to the way everything feels. But I've been in traffic almost the entire way. I only went like 50 miles in the first 3 hours. But it says I'm 127 miles away, and that's definitely doable. I'll probably end up getting there around 9 o'clock tonight and then get the camp set up, so it's going to be a late night. I was driving earlier and a truck came up next to me on my left and matched my speed, and I looked over and the window comes down, these two big burly guys, and they give me a thumbs up and wave, and then they continue on their way. It was really cool that these guys slowed down intentionally to get my attention. It felt cool. I felt cool. Pardon? I haven't yet. I'm going to go up and check it. Okay, thank you. Made it to campsite 73.
So I made it to my campsite in Fredericksburg, and I got the tent set up, which was for the first time. I hadn't set that tent up before, but it didn't take too long. And I tried to start a fire, but I got here too late to get firewood, and it's just a little too damp out, so instead of running around through the woods and doing that, I have a little I have the little stove, cook stove, so I'm heating up some chili macaroni and beef is what I'll be having for dinner tonight. And I got the tent all set up. Everything inside is looking cozy and nice. The temperature's starting to drop a little bit, so I'm getting a little bit cold. I had some issues with the bike that I got to address in the morning. I got to find a dealership or shop that might have a speedometer cable for the bike. The cable went, so when the speedometer goes, I lose the odometer and all that kind of stuff, so I won't be able to track fuel consumption, which is difficult because I can't just open up the tank. I have the tank bag and the panniers, and the wires go right over the top, and so it's a little bit difficult to just look in and see how much fuel I have. So that's something I got to deal with, but it's not bad. I mean, I did 300 miles today, New York to here, and it took me about 9 hours, so it was a long day. I'm glad to be here, so that's it for now. I'm gonna see if the water's boiling and see if I can make my dinner now. So here's a quick tour around the tent. Here's the entranceway, the vestibule, where I keep my boots. I got my little dinner right there. I got my helmet down at the end. Feet inside my little sleeping bag, courtesy of Emily. I got my helmet, and then I have the camera equipment and computer there. I got my little candle to eat by. And next to me is my suit, my notebook and stuff like that, and then I'm using my bag of clothes for a pillow. But this is where I'll be staying. Well, I just woke up a little bit ago, and it is pouring rain out. Luckily, I covered up the bike last night just in case. But now I'm kind of stuck here, so I'm about to walk over to the office and see what time they'll let me stay here till.
I'm Mitch Figures. You're at the Fredericksburg, or we're at the Fredericksburg campground, the KOA in Fredericksburg, Virginia, Washington D.C. South.
What was some of the weirdest stuff you've seen here?
Ooh. There's been quite a bit. There's this one family over the summer that we had. They were staying on a campsite and they had a bathroom in their camper and everything. But one of the kids that would come in, he would come in the bathroom and he would just smear poop everywhere. So that was lovely to clean. And it's not, I mean, we didn't physically see him doing it, so we couldn't really do anything about it. But yeah, you know, every time the kid would go in the bathroom, when he'd come out, there'd be poop all over the stall. So that's not really weird. That's more nasty. There was a fight one time, well, not a fist fight, but an argument between the two cabins up there. I wasn't here for that, but I heard it got pretty crazy. So you said you're headed southwest, correct?
Yeah.
If you're willing, I'd say, how long are you looking to drive today?
A couple hundred miles.
A couple hundred miles.
Yeah.
I know Roanoke, which is down here. That's
Where are we?
we are right here where the 3 is.
Okay.
That's where the 3.
Okay.
Now Roanoke down here.
cruising through the first night, I decided for the second night, I should probably get a hotel room.
I just stole some hot chocolate and oatmeal to pack and have at the campsite tonight. So that was good. I just sneak in the elevator with that. Not that they would care, but of course I have to make it a little bit more dramatic than it probably should be. I don't know where I'm going to go now. I kind of want to go to Deals Gap. There's a cool road there, the Tail of the Dragon, the motorcycle road. I gotta repack my tent. My tent is all laying out over the lamps and on the floor and stuff, drying out. So I gotta repack that. I gotta find a new way to pack everything on the bike. Yeah, because when I almost dropped the bike yesterday, the bike starts to go to one side. I caught it, pulled it back the other way. I was able to keep it upright, but all the stuff shifted. And since the tripod is so heavy, you know, it really moved everything over to the left. So I spent the entire time, you know, worrying that everything was going to slide off the back because I went all willy-nilly and crazy. I want to wait until Tucson to get the tires and brakes done, but at the same time, I kind of want to just get it done as soon as possible. Get that cable fixed, tires, brakes.
Heading over to a Kawasaki dealership to see if they have some tires, brakes, and a speedometer cable to put on this thing. I see I have a leaky front disc brake. I got brake fluid on the ground, and so I just want to have them take a look at it. I don't really want to get on the highway. I tried calling another dealership. They were 4 hours away and nobody answered the phone. So we'll go see what these people have to say. It's kind of a bummer because these are all repairs I can do. I have the proper tools in a place to do it. It doesn't look like they are open. Nobody want to work.
Thank you for calling Kawasaki Center.
Hi, I actually need some stuff done to my motorcycle, but the catch is I'm driving around the country for a month, and so I don't have an appointment and kind of need to drop in.
Okay, we do not service motorcycles.
Oh, who did I call? Okay.
But he is out of business.
Okay, you're the only person that's answered the phone all day of all the places I've called.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. It's not your fault. All right, thanks anyway.
Hang on one second. What kind of bike is it?
It's a Kawasaki.
Kawasaki?
Yep.
All right, hang on a second. Let me check with Brad and see if he knows somebody that works on it.
Okay, cool.
You just need to have an oil change?
The speedometer stopped working, so I need a cable and I need new tires and the brakes done. All right, thank you. I've called 7 shops, and nobody's answering the phone. The one that answered the phone wasn't even a motorcycle shop, and they were nice enough to give me the name and number of somebody else who didn't answer their phone.
So I'm at a campground in Anderson, South Carolina, and took me about an hour to get the fire started because the wood that they left me was a little bit damp. But I got it going. It's burning really slow now. I've got some water boiling over there on the backpacking stove. I'm gonna have some Kung Pao rice and chicken and some chocolate s'mores. And I've got some of that hot chocolate and oatmeal that I took from the hotel this morning, so I'm gonna have that as well. I keep looking for dealerships to see if I can get this bike taken care of, but you know what, I'm just gonna do all the work myself when I get to Arizona, I think. So that's the plan, I guess, with that. But alright, I'm gonna eat some dinner.
I'd get him out there about daylight, and they would start off with him, and he wheeled his wheelchair to Jacksonville, Florida.
Really?